The truth is, there is no perfect time. There is no perfect moment. It's so easy to fall into this mindset of, well, I'll do it when I do this, or I'll do it when I get to here. And hi, buddy. Dora wants to say hi. Or I'll get to it next month. I get it. I really do. For months, I was in this mindset, and I'm still trying to actively combat this idea still. I was so focused on the planning and the logistics of things in my life and wondering why there was so much inaction in my life that I was wasting time when I could have been active. Sometimes you can't have a plan. And coming from me, this is like a shocker because I was somebody that needed to write down step by step of what I was going to be doing, how I was going to get there. And that's not always the best thing to do, because you can become so focused and so narrow-minded, tunnel vision of this is what I need to do. I need to follow these exact steps, where you become blind to the outside world and you become immobilized. You're waiting for the perfect moment to take action, and there just really isn't one. Every day spent waiting is a day that has been lost to time. You don't get that back. I suggest starting by looking inward. What is holding you back from taking that step forward? Is it fear of being laughed at, fear of failure, fear of being judged, or what is causing that procrastination of, I'll just wait for the perfect time? For me, I was just putting it off because I was scared of moving forward in my life. I have a lot of internal things that I need to take care of and solve, but I recognize that those things were holding me back from pursuing the life that I wanted to live. Sometimes you got to start small. Do one thing every day that pushes you closer to your goal. If you want to move, okay, well, what can you do to get you to that goal? Can you look at different apartments? Can you start packing things up? This is one of the goals for myself. I want to move, and obviously there are things that hold you back from physically moving. It could be monetary issues. Like, I am aware that things do hold you back in life, and that's okay. I don't want to ignore those, but they shouldn't keep you from doing the things that you want to do forever. So for example, I'm planning on moving, and I'm not in a position to move right now, but the things that will help me get closer to that goal is paying off debts and making sure that I really have no other monetary obligations that would hold me back from moving. Honestly, it's kind of just like a go with the flow of, I have an idea of where I want to be, and every day I'm doing something that aligns with that person of who I want to be. So what would a person who is moving, and what is a person that is here at the spot where I want to move, what are they doing to be successful every day? And that is what I am implementing into my life. So when the time comes, I'm prepared to be that person because I already am, if that makes sense. Think of how many opportunities that have been missed because you simply did not try. You kept putting it off for the perfect moment. I'm going to keep saying it. There is no perfect moment. When we say we're waiting for the perfect time, it's really just a way for us to procrastinate and push things to the side. Personally, when I think of the future and think about when I'm looking back on my life right now, I don't want to see all this inaction. I don't want to see all this fear of starting, this fear of just taking that leap and doing what we want to achieve our dream life. That is why I'm trying to actively combat that today, because I don't want to see that. For example, with YouTube, I've seen people say like they're scared to start YouTube channels, and they'll start it when they get a really good camera. They'll start it in the new year, or they'll start it at a certain time, and it's like, no, you need to start now. Pick up your phone, press record, and just post. There's no perfect time to post a YouTube video. There is no perfect time to start except now. I feel like once we realize this as a society, we can start moving forward and start being more happy with our lives and stop with all this laziness and inaction and unmotivation and the lack of motivation that we feel every day. Because I mean, I feel it. I truly get it. There are days where I am stuck in my bed and so unmotivated to do anything. And I put things off of, oh, well, I'll do my laundry later, or I'll do this later. And it's like, no, you need to get up and do it now. You need to find that motivation. Dig deep into where you can find that motivation. For me, more recently, it was a love for myself. I did not want to see myself laying in bed all day and being sad about the situations that I'm going through, the things that I've found out in like the past couple of weeks. The love that I have for myself was stronger than self-pity and the depression. I am forcing myself into better habits. I'm starting now. Like I wanted to start a New Year's resolution and I did. I made one, but I'm starting it now. I'm not waiting until New Year's to make my life better. I'm starting it now. Just a few days ago, instead of looking at my phone before bed and doing things on my phone, I decided to read for 30 minutes and put my phone away and not look at it. And by the time my 30 minutes was over and I was done reading my book, I was like itching to go on my phone. Like, how crazy is that my phone has become so ingrained in my brain of like, I need to check it before bed. No, you don't. There are no messages that you need to see. There are no social media posts that you need to look at right now. And I fought that feeling. And by realizing that I could do it just that once, I realized how strong I was. And that was such a good feeling. And it is so amazing of realizing that you can do something that's hard. And for me, that motivation was just self-love of I deserve better. I deserve to be taken care of. I deserve happiness and health in my life. And sitting in bed all day, every day, is not the way to achieve that. Sometimes there are one-off situations in which it's okay. Like depression is real. And sometimes you do need to take a nap and let your body rest. And that is so okay. That is perfectly okay. Please don't let anyone tell you that that is wrong. However, once it starts to become a detriment to your health and you're in bed all day, every day, not doing anything, not achieving your goals, not even doing small things every day to achieve your goals, that's when it starts to become a problem. It starts to affect your relationships, your friendships, your health, your mental being, your wellness. And that's the trap that you got to get out of. I started this video to say that there was no perfect time, and I kind of went off on a tangent of self-love and motivation. But I feel like that comes hand in hand with wanting to achieve your goals. So yeah. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create it. The only thing standing between you and your goals is the decision to start. Bye.